This film is an A to Z of drug and drink culture in Dundee.
This film is made from our perspective.
It's based on what we see in life and facts we have researched.
A is for addiction.
Over to the dock.
Addiction is defined as not having control over doing, taking, or using something that could be harmful for you.
Drugs, smoking and alcohol are all very addictive.
B is for booze, also known as drink.
Or being on it.
Here's a fact: 1 in 5 Scots drink alcohol at a dangerous level.
C is for Carrie's story.
I was on a night out with my boyfriend. We both got steaming, but then he went off with his pals. I remember being alone and really frightened. I can't remember how I got home.
D is for death. Over to the dock.
In Dundee, 37 people died because of alcohol use in 2022. The death rate is higher than Scotland as a whole.
E is for effect, Elaine's story.
I was on a night out. My cousin bought me a VBL.
That's vodka, blackcurrant and lemonade.
I had 5 more of them. I went to the toilet. I was so sick. I was then sick all over the table. I went home. The room was spinning. I was sick all the next day.
F is for family, and this is for the story.
I found out I was pregnant when I was 14. I had a wee girl, but I wasn't coping and developed a drug habit. My wee baby was taken off of me at the age of 2. She was taken into care and I haven't seen her since. G is for geography. Where you live matters.
People in the most deprived areas are more than 15 times as likely to have a drug misuse death as those in the least deprived areas. This ratio has widened over the past 2 decades.
H is for help. Thankfully, there's places for those with issues to get help.
Your local youth worker will be able to offer support, give you advice, and if necessary, direct you to other support such as ECA, Cool to Talk, The Corner. All of these places offer advice and support.
I is for Ian's story.
I hate alcohol because of what it's done to my dad. He's the bad influence to everyone in the household. When he doesn't drink, he's quiet, but when he drinks, he fights. He's always in and out of jail.
J is for jail time.
60% of young offenders were drunk at the time of their offence.
K is for Kieran's story.
I went to a concert one night. It was hot and I was sweating. A random guy gave me a glass of water. 10 minutes later I felt dizzy and collapsed. I woke up in a hospital. I'd been spiked.
1 in 20 men have been spiked. 1 in 10 women have been spiked.
L is for the law. This is Lyra's story.
So they say drugs are illegal, but where I'm from, nobody cares. I see them everywhere. No one bothers unless it's really serious. I see people waste it all the time. It's just a part of my life. Here's a fact. Where I live, you can get drugs delivered quicker than a pizza.
M is for money.
Alcohol and drugs cost a fortune.
In more ways than one.
Every year the effects of alcohol cost Dundonians £492 per person in tax.
N is for nicotine.
I tried to get my dad to stop smoking when my teacher at school told me how bad it was for your health. My dad and I had a big row about it. He told me that he smoked because of me, that I stressed him out. This stuck in my head. Later that night, I felt stressed out, so I stole his fags. I went into the back garden and smoked my first fag. I was 11 and I've been smoking ever since. I'm 14 now.
O is for overdose.
There was more than 5 times the amount of deaths in 2021 compared with 1996. 2021 is the first year since 2013 that drug misuse deaths have not increased in Dundee.
E is for peer pressure.
Peer pressure is where you feel made to do something by your mates.
By the way, I'm not drinking at the party tonight.
Come on, you need to have a drink. It's a Friday and it's roasting.
Come on, just have a couple drinks.
Just have a drink.
Come on, have a drink.
Q is for quality.
Drugs like cocaine are often mixed with other substances like laundry detergent, laxatives, caffeine, boric acid.
R is for rest.
The short-term risks of alcohol misuse include accidents and injuries, violent behaviour, unprotected sex, pregnancy, and alcohol poisoning.
S is for spiked.
It may be fun going out with your pals, drinking, doing drugs, but there are some real dangers, like getting spiked, and that is never fun. It can lead to other things as well, like abuse, rape, and you may not be able to remember what happened to you. So go out with a big group, so you are safe and not on your own.
T is for time, Tiana's story.
I took a pill at a party. After 30 minutes I felt nothing, so I took another. Then I started coming up. It felt good, but then the second pill kicked in. I was sweating, I felt sick, it was horrible. I thought I was dying.
Used for underage drinking.
In Dundee, 46% of S2 to S4 students have drank alcohol.
V is for violence.
44% of violent crime is alcohol related.
W is for whitey.
Yay!
There's not much to cheer about really. A whitey makes you feel really faint and nauseous. You go pale, hence the name. Feel cold, sweat, shake, vomit, and sometimes pass out.
X is for extra strong.
Cannabis has been getting a lot more potent in the last 10 years. There are more risks for harmful side effects.
Y is for young people looking for help.
Young people looking for help can go to the corner. This is a drop-in centre on Castle Street, and it's for young people aged 11 to 19.
Z is for zone, the safe zone bus.
The Safe Zone Bus is an outreach service in Dundee which offers help to anyone in distress in the city centre.
We hope you found this helpful.
Remember to stay safe.
And if you have any worries, please remember to speak to a responsible adult.